The old pickup truck sputtered, coughing, out of gas, miles from civilization. John shivered. It was a moonless night. He saw a faint light in the distance, a gas station. Relief washed over him. He pushed his truck, the silence broken only by the crunching gravel. The station was deserted, pumps old and rusty. John felt a chill despite the summer heat. He swore he saw a figure watching him from the window. As he turned to leave, the figure was gone. John never forgot the feeling of dread that clung to him that night. 24-hour gas stations are lifelines, beacons in the darkness. They offer comfort, fuel and snacks. But beneath this normalcy lies something unsettling. Perhaps it's the isolation, the late hours, or the constant flow of strangers. Whatever it is, these places attract more than just weary travelers. Some believe they are magnets for spirits, restless souls drawn to the light and energy, trapped between worlds. These places become stages for strange and eerie events, unexplained sightings, whispers in the darkness. The stories are as varied as the people who tell them. One tale comes from a lone gas station in Texas. Legend has it a young woman was murdered there. Now her spirit roams the night. Customers report seeing her reflection in the gas pump screens. In Ohio, a phantom truck driver haunts a rural gas station. He's said to be a friendly spirit, offering help to those in need before disappearing into thin air. A chilling story from California involves a cashier who vanished. No explanation, no trace. Now some say she still haunts the register, her ghostly image appearing on security cameras. These are just a few of the countless stories whispered among travelers. One story appears again and again. The Vanishing Hitchhiker. A lone figure appears on the road, asking for a ride. A kind soul offers help, only to see the hitchhiker vanish from the car. Sometimes they disappear miles from where they were picked up. Often these hitchhikers are connected to tragic accidents near the gas station. Their spirits forever searching for a way home. Is it a cautionary tale, a reminder of the fragility of life, or simply a shared human fear of the unknown? Section 5. Between the lines. Explanations for these eerie encounters. Skeptics offer explanations. Sleep deprivation, tricks of the light, overactive imaginations fueled by darkness and fear. But what about the stories that defy explanation? The consistent details, the sheer number of encounters? Are we simply dismissing what we can't understand? Perhaps these stories tap into something deeper, a primal fear of the dark, a fascination with the afterlife, a need to believe that death is not the end. Whatever the explanation, these stories linger, whispered around campfires, shared online, passed on from one traveler to the next. Section 6. The weight of solitude, isolation, and the paranormal. Isolation plays a significant role in our experience of the paranormal. When we are alone, our senses heighten. Our minds begin to wander, filling the silence with thoughts and fears. We become more attuned to our surroundings, noticing every creak, every whisper of the wind. Gas stations, particularly those on lonely highways, amplify this sense of isolation. The emptiness and the dim lights create an eerie atmosphere. They are places of transition, where travelers stop briefly before continuing their journey. People come and go, leaving behind traces of their presence, their energy. This residual energy, some believe, can linger in the air, in the very fabric of the place. This lingering energy can create a sense of unease, a feeling that something is not quite right. It can make us feel uneasy, as if we are being watched by unseen eyes. The sensation of being watched can be overwhelming, making the hairs on the back of our necks stand up. We might feel a presence, a shadow lurking just out of sight, giving us the impression that we are not alone. Perhaps these spaces act as conduits, channels through which the paranormal can manifest. They might be places where the veil between our world and the next is thin, allowing for brief glimpses into the unknown. In these moments, we might catch a fleeting glimpse of something beyond our understanding, something that challenges our perception of reality. Section 7. Echoes of trauma, residual energy and tragic events. Tragedy often leaves a mark, not just on the physical world, but on the energy of a place. The atmosphere can feel heavy, almost as if the air itself remembers the pain and sorrow that occurred. This is especially true of sudden or violent events. Gas stations, as hubs of human activity, are no strangers to tragedy. Accidents, robberies, even violence. These places witness the rawest forms of human emotion and conflict. These events can leave behind an echo, a residue of fear, pain, or anger. It's as if the very walls and ground absorb the emotional turmoil, holding on to it long after the event has passed. Some believe that sensitive individuals can pick up on this residual energy. They might feel an inexplicable sense of unease or anxiety when they enter such a place, experiencing it as a cold spot, a feeling of dread, or even an apparition. These sensations can be so strong that they leave a lasting impression on those who encounter them. This theory suggests that ghosts are not conscious entities. They are not spirits with unfinished business or souls trapped between worlds, but rather imprints of past events. These imprints are like recordings, playing back the moments of intense emotion and trauma over and over again, replaying like a broken record. Each replay a reminder of the tragedy that once unfolded, a haunting echo that lingers in the shadows. Section 8. Gateway to the unknown, portals and thin veils. Some paranormal investigators believe that certain locations act as portals, gateways to other dimensions or realms of existence. These portals, they say, are often found at points of intersection, where energy lines converge, or where the veil between worlds is naturally thin. 24-hour gas stations, with their constant flow of people and energy, could potentially fit this description, places where the barrier between our world and the next is weakened. If this is true, then perhaps these ghostly encounters are not ghosts at all, but glimpses into other realities, or beings from those realities passing through. Section 9. The lingering mystery, an open road of possibilities. The truth, as always, remains elusive. It hides in the shadows just out of reach, teasing us with glimpses of what might be. Are these stories simply tales, crafted by the flickering light of a candle, meant to entertain and frighten? Products of our collective imagination, born from the depths of our fears and the unknown? Or is there something more to them? A deeper truth that we are yet to understand? Perhaps the answer lies somewhere in between. A delicate balance of reality and fiction where the lines blur. A combination of psychological, environmental, and perhaps even supernatural factors, each element playing its part in weaving the tapestry of mystery. Whatever the explanation, these stories serve as a reminder that the world is a strange and mysterious place, and that some roads are best traveled with the lights on. For in the darkness, our minds can play tricks on us. Next time you find yourself at a deserted gas station late at night, take a moment to listen. Listen to the silence, the whispers of the wind. You might just hear the whispers of the other side, the faint echoes of those who have walked this path before you. In those quiet moments, the veil between our world and the unknown seems thinner. And who knows, you might just catch a glimpse of the lingering mystery that lies on the open road of possibilities. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more haunting tales.